Michael, hello!
Hello, Milena. How are you today?
And this is Michael's office. Here is Michael, who is the founder of 100,000 Poets for Change.
Co-founder.
Here we are, co-founder. Here's the website. What is the website?
The 100,000 Poets for Change website.
Yeah.
These are the people that were with us in
Salerno. Okay, let's start with the beginning.
Which beginning?
Here, everything started. Here in your office. We are now in...
We're in the Redwoods in Guerneville, California.
So, tell me about everything, how it started.
It started because we... I mean, how did 100,000 Poets for Change start? It started with the realization that the world was in a terrible shape. And I was very depressed about it.
When was it?
2011.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, there was Gulf disaster, the oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico, there were wars, there's I don't know how many wars everywhere, and just life was getting worse and worse in the planet, and I was very, very disgusted with the way things had been going, and I felt that we needed to get some of our poetry friends around the world involved in making a better world, and we couldn't. I mean, where was everybody? I was trying to reach out and contact friends and see if they would demonstrate or protest, and they were thinking that nobody was really interested, it seemed. I mean, depressed and alienated. So
depression is creative?
Well, if you can get out of it and find a way to... But I mean, actually, when I was talking to a friend on Facebook, and said to them that there ought to be 100,000 Poets for Change. And I mean, I said that with actually anger. And I didn't know what else. I knew we needed something to happen. It wasn't happening. I was just saying there ought to be 100,000 Poets for Change.
How did you find out the title, the name?
No, I just said it. I mean, there ought to be 100,000 Poets for Change.
Oh,
and
great.
And they said, that's a good idea. And I thought to myself, a good idea? What do you mean? Like, of course, there should be 1 billion Poets for Change. What do you mean, a good idea? And then I thought, well, maybe I'll make an event page on Facebook, and I'll invite all my friends. I'll say, would you like to get together and organize an event for a certain day? And I called it 100,000 Poets for Change, and I really didn't think people would do anything. Actually, it was my way of saying to myself, you know what, I'm going to ask one more time. Because, I mean, Terri and I were doing...
And we need Terri. Where is Terri? Where is the co-founder? We are waiting for co-founder Terri. Yeah. Okay, and there is Michael with the changes of his hats. And this is the change. The
first change is change your hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what kind of change are you talking about, Michael? The peace and sustainability and a new hat for everybody. So, but anyway, so I put out this call that there would have been. It was my way of saying that I'm never going to do this again. I'm done with people. That this is my last call. And on this time, everybody answered. Or at least a lot of people answered.
Oh yeah? From other countries.
It was 700 groups from 100 countries.
Oh really?
Yeah,
so you put really big effort to ask all people around the world. How was it?
It was kind of like a Facebook thing that went viral. And all this people just circulated it and started contacting me. And then I did spend a lot of... after the first week or two, when we suddenly had, 30 events, I thought that was pretty amazing. In 10 countries, I thought that's cool. And then Terri created a website. and we issued the statement that if you look in the website and you go to the About menu on the navigation bar, and you click, it says About Us, it actually says what I said. It's a statement Terri and I created to explain what we wanted, what kind of change we were talking about, which is described in there, and it also talks about what do we mean by organizing. So give people some ideas for organizing. And so that's actually the main text that we had for the. It hasn't changed at all. And I just hope people would at least go to the website. We've put a lot of energy into that. And to read the About Us section, in case they're wondering, what do we really mean? So we started. Then Terri created the website so that there would be a place for people to post their posters and photography. Stanford University got involved and offered to document and archive everything that we gathered from our organizers, and we have this great archive.
Oh, I like the hat before. Take the hat before. I love it. This one.
This one?
Oh yeah, this is the great change.
This is a big change.
So, let's go outside. Did you change all your favorite hats?
I don't think I have any more hats left.
So let's keep this one.
You know what? The fact is that there's always another hat.
Yeah.
I mean, so
there is just your one hat.
There's plenty of hats. Look, here's a hat. This is from Dublin.
Oh, cool.
This is from Dublin.
But not about change. Just your.
No, it's a hat.
Just remember. You remember.
Well, it's a change that I changed my hat. So this is.
And every year is like changing the hat. It's for you like every year is new with the poets, with the events, or is always the same? Something changes.
Every minute.
Every minute.
Every minute's a change.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
And
every second.
What great patio! And
every breath you take is
a change. And here we introduce the beautiful dog. Ziggy, and he's part of the big change because he was with you, no, all the time.
Yes, Ziggy's been here.
And
he is one of the earliest organizers.
Yeah, Ziggy.
Ziggy the organizer.
Yeah.
Ziggy.
And we are in the Redwoods.
Yes, we are.
And here, shark, beautiful nature. And this doesn't change really, it just grows. And every grow is changing.
It's growing.
So let's have a sit.
It's changing all the time.
Yeah.
I wonder what happened to Terri.
My name is Milena Oda Laska, and I'm here with Michael, and we just make spontaneous video, spontaneous talk. I'm happy I came here and we can talk in this beautiful nature with these beautiful people. Michael and Terri come soon. So Michael, let's continue. So it was 2011. So people were just like amazed, or they were just surprised, or they were excited to do it.
They thought it was a great idea.
Great idea.
I mean, the thing that we are all seeing at this point in time is that it was an important way to build a community and bring people together who have shared a belief that poetry and art, music can change the world for the better. That you can make a difference by getting together and communicating ideas, and it was important for people from different countries to meet. I mean, we live in our isolated worlds, and I mean, I live in the woods. I mean, it's great to meet somebody from.
And I'm coming from North Hollywood to the woods.
North Hollywood.
North Hollywood.
Every time I talk to you, you're coming from a different place. You're the change.
Yeah.
Last time I talked to you, it was New Orleans, St. Augustine, Egypt, Prague. I mean, Berlin.
A big change.
Now you're from your. Either you have a short memory, or you have a lot of hats too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, everything is about change, and I'm glad that you make universe change, you know, like people, I know that, how many countries, please say again, are in this mood?
About 100.
What, 100, yeah, so from Africa.
We had 30 countries represented in Salerno, and
all kinds of different voices and styles and levels of you know, new writers, old writers, beginning writers, experienced writers, published writers. Not, you know, this is the point. It's mixed.
Yeah, spoken word writers, haikuists. We had
more traditional
traditional writers and beat writers and abstract and language writers and you know, postmodern experimental writers. I mean, and there we were all sitting there as if we were all the same. And that's really actually good because you learn without it feeling like it's being forced down your throat. That you actually, it's easier to absorb and to grow from that. The essence of being, I mean, it was like opening a great book. That's, to me, going to Salerno was like opening a book, the greatest novel in the history of language. It was like, that's 100,000 Poets for Change has been like that. It's like, it's this universal book of poetry and transformation. I mean, you don't get that, you know, at the Safeway. This is, you can't get that at the MFA program.
We have here a big stack. This is the poster from the conference that we were just talking about in Salerno. I mean, Donatella is an organizer in Milan, made this beautiful poster. And this is actually posters from events, the last few years of events. So we decided to print some out. We had an event here locally and we put them up all over the walls. It was really quite amazing. So, you know, we have posters. There's from Colombia. We have one there from, I don't even remember where this is from, somewhere in California. Mexico, Fairfax. This was from North Korea, I believe. Los Angeles had a big event, and they made all these great posters. Just many, many posters. Mitko, Macedonia, they had a whole series of beautiful posters. They had a poster contest. There's another one from Macedonia. It was really great. And we couldn't help ourselves, you know, we had to print them out. And, yeah. From Spain, another beautiful one from Egypt. Wow, cool. Yeah, there's one from Morocco. There's Habib de Susie Winson from the Circus Warehouse, where you were nearby there when you were visiting. She does this aerial experiments where they paint. They swing on the trapeze and then they paint words on the walls and all kinds. Another Strumica. And these great pictures here. This is from the event in Abuja, where they walked through the village there with the banner. And this is a beautiful picture from Mongolia. This was actually 2011, first year in Sharjah in the UAE, which, believe it or not, they had an event. Poets for Change. Where? In UAE, the United Arab Emirates. Sharjah is one of the 7 emirates. Wow. They actually invited us to go out there. And they had an event. And this is the Watershed Poetry Festival, which has been going on here in the Bay Area for, I don't know, many, many years. And they always do it in conjunction with the 100,000 Poets for Change. They'll be doing it again this year. Lots of Latin American countries, which is unfortunate they couldn't make it to the conference. Obviously, financial reasons, very expensive, and they don't have a lot of money, but hopefully next time we will be able to facilitate more Latin Americans coming to the next conference. This is a beautiful one from Mimes for Change. watch it.
I mean, that's just what we printed out for the one exhibition we did. Oh, would you like to buy a tote bag? We are
in the Sonoma County
and
area.
we got some sponsorships in the program for
Yes.
Salerno. Which
And
helped
who
pay
in
for the
Salerno?
program.
Can you mention in Salerno who
Well,
was
like
it?
Kelly Writer's House and the Beat Museum and City Lights Books and several presses and magazines. And, I mean, people helped pay for the program. And so it's coming from the community, not from outside, from the community.
How much was it, the fee?
Oh, you're talking about
The fee for Salerno?
how much it was cost for application? I'm just talking about the advertisements in the program.
25 we
No,
paid.
that's for application. Everybody knows that more than $25 a person was spent.
Yes.
But I don't want to talk about it. Honestly, I don't. I don't
Yes,
want to use
and we know that if you go to other conferences and other kinds of similar things in this country or other countries, that you will pay much more just to be there, and so we were trying to be fair and
well, we didn't want money to be the motive,
yes.
the focus. We don't want people saying, "Oh, 100,000 pullets for." I mean, there were already you're charging to go. You know, so I mean, there's people like that. I mean, whatever. I really mean it. I do not want to speak about it anymore. I'm serious.
You
I
need,
don't want to speak about money now.
Now, yes, say now what you need for the next step for the next conference. Say it now.
We will need some funding in order to have a conference again. That's
Make
obvious.
a call. Okay.
That's obvious. All right. That's obvious.
Let's make call here or somewhere else. I want that you say some call for people, for poets, for just
if
to
anybody
here.
wants to help support the 100,000 Poets for Change, for now and for future conferences, all they have to do is go to the 100TPC website, 100TPC.org. Go there on the navigation bar. It says donate. Push the button. Okay. Now let's not talk about money anymore, right? Please
Yeah, we
stop.
must. Yeah.
I will
Thank
leave.
you and good night. Thank you, guys.
See you next time.
Thank you.
See you at the next World Conference.
We are happy poets, and please, let's support us. Let's support these beautiful. Let's support these great people with their great ideas, because they are visionaries and they are doers. They are shakers.
Oh, okay.
That's how you see the river.
Okay, let's
Unless
do.
you don't want to do that.
No, that's fine. Let's do that. I forgot.
It's outside. We can sit outside. It's not packed. But you should take the dog first.
Go ahead.
So, I visited now Terri and Michael here in Guernil, and it was wonderful time, inspirational, and I hope also for you. And support the poets, writers, artists.